Just going right into it. They're going right into it. Excellent. So we got Pleasantries up against, I just forgot his fucking tag. It's not one of the Ball brothers, but he does play Fox. He's also using the Wisconsin tag still. Yeah, SOC, there we go. Fucking Chris plays it more. But anyway, more traditional matchup you were used to seeing. Fox doesn't like dealing with Samus most of the time. He does win if he plays the slow campy game and kind of lasers out of crouch percents. But a lot of times you'll see a lot of either Nair shines that just kind of get stuffed out by crouch cancel and a down smash, or like just an inability to like recognize Samus's ability to tank everything. For example, Samus does get wave shine, but the way her hit stun animation works is she twitches out super far backwards. So you have to do a max range wave shine in order to like do it consistently, and it folds to 2 inputs of smash DI full out. And you can mix it up that with like smash DI in if they're doing like just muscle memory full wave shines and things like that, and catch them off guard. So it is kind of hard for Fox to find something beyond like a single wave shine up smash. He can drill grab obviously, but drill also loses to smash DI, and that's becoming more and more prevalent in even mid-level play. What Samus wants to do in this matchup, besides tanking things, is just kind of play it careful, go for the pokes with normals like jab and forward tilt like Pleasantries is doing. Missile game isn't intentionally, or isn't inherently about landing hits so much as it is about forcing jumps and forcing response in general. Once you get Fox to do something that he doesn't want to inherently do, Samus has a way better time as he kills himself like an idiot. Yeah. So beyond that, grab is secretly like super broken against Samus because she can't crouch cancel or do anything. She can't up B once you grab her. Down throw tech chase is actually pretty viable against her tech roll. Up throw into weight like that is very good. You up throw, you wait to see if the Samus double jumps, bomb jumps, or just kind of falls, and you respond in in light of what they do. So if they lay a bomb, for example, you can just pop up with a double jump back air and gain positioning, and also all of a sudden they're struggling to get down. Samus does not have a lot of aerial mobility in general, so once you get her above you, like especially as characters like Marth and things like that, she really has a bad time getting down. And the best thing she has for descent is bomb, which is active frame 10. It's not like a Luigi Nair or things like that. So while it does need to be respected, it's also, not a combo breaker tool. Nair is somewhat of a combo breaker tool. I believe it's active frame 5. But at the same time, it doesn't cover beneath her incredibly well. So a well-spaced up air from Fox is going to be devastating to that kind of response. All right, gets up from ledge and then just up Bs. Mistimes the Nair and gets up smashed. Not a big deal, kind of expected. Interested to see that Pleasantries hasn't really thrown out any precursory grabs. Typically game 1 I like to throw grab out really early against Fox and force him to respect the options, so he has to space a little bit more nervously so I can play a more comfortable mid-level game, mid-range game as Samus in the matchup. That being said, it depends on the kind of Fox, and if you want to play the poke game like this, it also discourages the Fox player from running away and lasering, which is a big part of the matchup. So kudos to Pleasantries for kind of trying to force the upfront and aggressive approach. Ooh, nice. And that's good use of forward air because at these percents, it's not easy, or it's not really crouchable, and it also puts the opponent into tumble and puts them into knockdown. So you can tech chase off of it from ledge and things like that, as we saw earlier. Interesting up smash. I assume it was supposed to be up tilt based on the body language from Pleasantries. These jab cross up with wave dash jabs are really good spacing. That's like a very Pleasantries-esque thing to do. That's one of his favorite things to do. Very good boxing from him. All right, game 2 goes to FD. Wonder what was banned then. Yeah, FD kind of takes platforms away from Samus. It nullifies the, well, it doesn't nullify, but it definitely diminishes the strength of screw attack out of shield as a relief from pressure. If you crouch out of, or if you crouch against the screw attack or you have good smash DI, you'll fall out, and Samus is a very floaty character, so she'll be in helpless and have no platforms to mix up her descent, and all of a sudden she's just kind of falling at you with no jump. So screw attack is way worse on this stage in general. Beyond that, you don't get missile movement as much with platforms. That being said, Battlefield, you have very particular missile movement, so it's not that big of a loss. But all you can do in this is like full hop double missile, which like isn't good. And then beyond that, it's becomes a more ground-based Samus. You're forced to play a more ground-based game than Samus in this stage. But she is a very good ground-based character in regard to what her normals are. And you see what screw attack is on this stage. It's pretty much just asking the opponent to kill you, especially when it gets baited out like that. Ooh, good crouch there. I really, really like that Pleasantries knows when to stop throwing out attacks and just pressure with presence. So he doesn't get caught up in his own gusto of throwing too many jabs and then falling into obvious timing. Once again, screw attack, he gets punished by an up smash, and all of a sudden we're at, we can no longer crouch as Samus here. Seeing not enough grab here from SOC, and that's actually a big part of the matchup. Up beat out. And that's a decent reset. It's very scary to up B in the middle of the stage like that because you can't go for the edge cancel or fall the ledge. So Samus is pretty hard committing to hitting it. Very confident screw attack out of shield. That's a guaranteed grab, by the way, if you time it right. Up smash on shield is minus enough for you to guarantee the up smash, to guarantee a shield grab. An inability to count to 3 from Pleasantries there. It happens. All right. Well, we're pretty much even. I believe 18% was the percent that SOC was at when the last time he took stock was as well. So pace and control hasn't really changed either way. And you see that the drill was smashed DI'd out, and then Pleasantries just went into shield and avoided the drill shine. I'm seeing no grabbing from SOC, and it's kind of nuts. I don't understand why Fox players don't grab down throw against Samus. Her tech roll's not all that good. Ooh, good grab there, recognizing the tomahawk spacing from SOC. Ooh, nice little wave dash back grab. He's kind of trying to feel out that this Fox player is doing a lot of aerials into shield, and you can't really do that against Samus too much because she'll start to pick up on it. And an up throw against Fox's Samus is very, very strong. Down throw is secretly very good at mid percents as well. A little more DI dependent than up throw is, but her throw game's pretty solid against the space animals in general. There's that cross up jabs again. Very, very strong. Clips him with soft dash attack. Down air. Oh, poorly timed. So SOC gets another chance. And Pleasantries actually kills himself on the missed spacing from the tether to the ledge. Yeah, you can't really go for trades right now as SOC. He's kind of running away, feeling it out, spacing the... Oh, this Samus has no jump all of a sudden. And that's where you see up throw to weight being a very strong option. He didn't get a full punish off of it, but you saw the start of one, you know. Pleasantries getting nervous all of a sudden. You see him starting to lean forward a little bit, and his body language is changing as well, in general. Ooh, yeah, he's just trying to throw out these precursory jabs, land a confirm in a down tilt or something. Oh, nerves from SOC there. That would have been the game. He had the up smash just fine. Looks like a back air hits reverse. We have positional control from SOC. Nares him. There's no jump from this Samus. Good sweet spot there from Pleasantries. Just clips him with, and that's going to be the game. All right. Pleasantries playing a little bit nervous there. Definitely cost him the game for it. Moving on to game 3, I wouldn't be surprised to see either Yoshi's or Fountain. Wow, he's going to Dreamland. Interesting. I'm going to talk to Pleasantries about the use of Dreamland and when to use it and when not to. This is not a matchup to use it. All you do is take away your ability to kill. Samus does suffer from arthritis to an extent in regard to straight, non-straight kills. Confirms are hard to find for her. Up throw Nair is one against the space animals. Up throw back air on bad DI. But beyond that, you're going for like raw F smash, you know, call outs in neutral, or going for crouch down smash, things like that raw F smash. This stage gives Fox a lot of time to, or a lot of space to run away, shoot lasers, build up percent in a comfortable way. He has a lot of time to contest and, you know, understand what he needs to do against missiles. So a lot of missile pressure is relieved from Fox. And Fox doesn't really lose too much kill power. It takes a little bit longer. It takes about probably 15% later to kill with up smash and things like that. But 15% for Fox is, you know, not really even a full interaction. Missing tether all day. That's the third in the past 2 sets. So Pleasantries not getting his air dodges in for precise spacing. Very interesting. Good smash DI out of the drill, goes into the up B, takes the damage punish. Samus doesn't have the ability to up B to top platform on the stage as well, so you kind of will expect. It's interesting how he's holding center. A lot of Samus players will expect you can expect him to kind of turtle underneath the side platform, so they have good pressure relief for later on if the opponent wants to come in. Oh, he's got no tether. That's gonna be the stock. Yeah, that's unfortunate there from Pleasantries. Just kind of got shined at a bad time. His smash DI and drill has been very, very solid, like almost every time, which is very, very good. When you have that defensive smash DI like that, it's really, really hard for the like it can be very frustrating for the Fox player because they don't get their, you know, confirms, you know, drill shine, drill up smash, drill grab. And when Samus already kind of feels like an unkillable character, it just feels worse and worse when you can't get those little confirms for positioning and things. I really like SOC decision making there. He went for shine into jab and then shielded. He's just kind of feeling it out. He's like, all right, this is too much pressure now. The Samus wants to get away, so he's going to up B. And he's abusing shield. Samus does not like dealing with shielding opponents in general. Her grab is pretty slow. I know I said before. Oh, let's go. That's sick. That's the pooch shit. But I was saying before in the game one, you know, you can't just aerial into shield all the time. Once you kind of fall into that pattern, Samus's grab becomes a lot more devastating. But shield camping against Samus in general is pretty strong because she's generally throwing out attacks or waiting for you to throw out attacks. So running and shielding and then claiming positioning in that way is a pretty meaningful way to gain positioning in neutral. Really, really frustrating to deal with, especially against characters like Sheep and things like that, where you really have to respect their ability to shield grab, and all of a sudden you have to back off quite a bit. Both players are pretty much a touch from death. That Nair's going to take it. Let's see what SOC does with his invincibility here. Good call with the F smash, going to take the stock. It was really good positioning there. He kind of waited in a position where forward air from ledge wasn't going to do much, especially at 0%, and he had time to react with shield anyway. And then he said, if you roll in, I can either turn on up smash or just cover you with an F smash in that direction. So that was very good awareness from SOC. Interesting up tilt there. I see the idea is kind of forcing the Fox to be like, all right, you know, try to jump at it, try to jump in the sub tilt, try to jump in the sub tilt. You know, careful with your timing with Nair. He's trying to scare SOC into playing a little less confidently with that up tilt, especially because it'll push out a good angle where you can pretty much edge guard to death off of it, especially at these percents. Oh, good up B, but he got clipped out of it with a back air. Nervous movement there from the ledge. He's just eating the damage now. And see, Fox doesn't have to worry about missiles nearly as much. He's got so much space and time to work with. Samus with no jump here. He's going to have to recover even with the stage. Probably going to go for the tether. Impatient there from SOC. Usually you just want to hold the ledge and just force the get up. Oh, that's going to be it. Wow, SOC takes it 2-1 over Pleasantries. Very fun set indeed. Hey, I'm fucking big chill.